Hi, my name is Bee Shan and I am a graduate from Malaysian Institute of Art, major in illustration course. I would like to share my final semester project that I had in MIA, which I made a comic book with title A Front Fighter. When I was an intern, our studio lodge have a cooperative exhibition commemorating the 10th anniversary of the passing of Mr. Sim Mow Yu. Most of the visitors were elder generation, so I realized that our new generation gradually forget about our ancestors' hard work and effort in this land. Through this comic, I hope the future generation of young people will know about Sim Mow Yu, understand the hard work and perseverance of the ancestors, and be more proud to be a Malaysian Chinese. The main character Sim Mow Yu is a famous Malaysian Chinese educationist and calligrapher. Sim Mow Yu is different with other Chinese education fighter because besides being a famous contemporary educator, he was a politician. He reopened different primary schools and he earned a place in the Malaysia Book of Records as the longest serving school principal for a period of 57 years. He is the one of the founders and chairman of several important Chinese education groups. He dared to speak up, dared to act, unafraid of sacrifice, and insisted in fighting for Chinese education. My concept is make the Sim Mow Yu's first comic printed in English. It can get the future generation of young people will know Sim Mow Yu and also learn more about our Chinese education history and the heroes. My target audience is 13 years old and above. This comic is easy to be read and suitable for those who don't like history in wording. And my target client is Sim Mow Yu Calligraphy Museum, located in Malacca, and the photo is at the left. I have studied different types of character in comic layout, comic style, layout, angles, and others. Here is my character in different age that I have tracing. The left hand side is when Sim Mow Yu 30 years old and above. Right hand side is when Sim Mow Yu 50 years old and above. This is when Sim Mow Yu is 70 years old and above. Here is my work layout process. I have changed a lot of my layout and color in the process in order to prevent misunderstanding. In this comic, I basically based on real photo to reserve the historical moment. Here is my book content. My story setting was in a conversation between a student from overseas and a driver. The student is curious about why the Malaysian Chinese can speak Mandarin fluently, and driver will explain it and tell her a story about Sim Mow Yu. Then the story of Sim Mow Yu starts from second page. He reopened different primary schools when Japanese army surrendered from World War II. One of the examples is Saint John Night School. The school in the daytime was normal school. At night was open for adults who is English educated and youth. Mow Yu was one of those who founded MCA Youth in 1955 and rose to the rank of deputy chief. But in 1966, he was expelled for pushing Chinese to be an official language in the country. In this comic, he has been in prison for 2 times. First time was he accepted the invitation from MCA and giving a speech. But due to the speech containing suspicion of sedition acts, so the police arrested him. And the second time was happened during Operasi Larang. Ministry of Education appointed 100 non-Chinese educators, senior and supervisors to Chinese primary school, in mind implying that primary school will be abolished. So Dong Jiaozong and other Chinese-based parties having a meeting resolved to call a 3-day boycott in Chinese school. After few days, the UMNO hold a 10,000 people rally. In order to end this sensitive topic, the government decided to arrest protesters, including Sim Mow Yu. In that time, he was 74 years old. During his prison life, he came through many difficulties, like heart discomfort, moving to Taiping commoding detention, and being convicted for 8 charges. Until 22nd June 1989, Sim Mow Yu received a personally signed warrant by Tun Dr. Mahathir and restored his freedom. His experience in prison did not stop him from fighting for democracy, freedom, national equality, and educational equality. After Sim Mow Yu's death in 2009, the Malacca State Executive Committee has honored the late Chinese educationist Sim Mow Yu by renaming a road after him. The road is located next to Pei Fong High School when Sim Mow Yu once told. Thank you for spending time to watch my video. I have shared my links and you can see my comment incomplete.